Alex Jones, John Lee and Joe Morris are now inviting you to join
the common clay of the New West. The common clay, the common clay, the common clay of the New West.
I think it's your head's quite thin on the top. I think that doesn't help.
I was out in Philharmonic on Friday, and they had like a club photographer.
It's all classy now, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's the same as it was before, to be honest.
not.
It's just their patrons are 10 years older. But
Cheapest pint was a £5 when I in there a few weeks ago. Yeah, well, $4.80. But sorry, carry on.
yeah, they had a club photographer, and got a picture of me and Rachel, who I work with. I got a proper fucking cone head. It peaks at the top. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
That's good.
Yeah. These big Gumpo headphones.
I look like a fucking moron.
I went to the Philharmonic once with my stepbrother, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it stinks of crack in there." And I was just like, "Oh, I don't."
Crack cocaine?
Yeah, and he was like, "I don't know what that smells like." And then as soon as I walked in, I was like, "Oh, that's what it smells like."
They were just like huffing crack in there, were they?
I don't know. It was really gross.
Was that before the refurb?
Yeah. And then someone else told me that it stunk of crack in there. I think it was our old friend Louis. He was like, "Yeah, it smells of crack in there." I was like, "Yeah, it does."
Yeah. I'm aware of what that is.
Yeah.
You sure you didn't mean ass crack?
It could have been. It's a mix. Lots of smells.
They complement each other.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, guys?
I've been up to loads.
Well, we have, because it's been 2 weeks since the last one.
Thank you for listening, everyone, for the last 2 weeks.
Have we had many listeners?
We did the first week. We had over 1,000, and then this week's about 50 odd.
Cheers, guys.
Well, no new episode.
Yeah. But there's like my one. If an episode doesn't get released on my podcast app, it just goes down to the bottom, and the ones that have been released go to the top. So it's in that order. So
we should release more often.
Should release more often. Yeah.
One a day.
Yeah. People do that.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it's bad, yeah.
We can't even get content once every...
Yeah, we struggle fortnightly.
Yeah. Well, we'll do it next week, I think, yeah.
Yeah?
And then, I don't know about the week after that.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
I worked out the other day, I've got something to do. I've got, my weekends are busy from now till, the end of July or something stupid like that.
Yeah, Sunday mornings, though.
Yeah, because I do the podcast every Sunday. That's all I do.
Divorce your wife and stop speaking to your family and do more podcasts.
Yeah, anyway, shall I say what I've been up to?
Yeah,
Well,
please.
should we go through chronologically?
Well, yeah, we were all...
We should actually mention, after we all went home, after the last one, Portugal did win.
Yeah, true,
trophy.
yeah. It was amazing, actually.
We won
What a
the
game.
ball. Great game. Great game.
Great game.
Other goals. Sorry, carry on. So after that.
Well, we all went out for my birthday, didn't we? That was quite nice.
did.
Just a nice normal
Oh, yeah, that was
Nice
good.
night
Yeah.
out.
Penis and wigwam.
penis wigwam.
Wig.
Apart from that, I just went out. And then, what did I do? I did something good. We went to see Cardiff then on Sunday. We got
did.
promoted. And we spent the day in
Scum.
the pub after that.
That other voice you can hear then is Jack Bastard and audio engineer Owen. We're back in the studio.
Hi, Owen.
Hello.
Well, apart from that, I've done loads of good stuff.
Well,
I went to
tell us what they are.
I went to see the Avengers, the new Avengers, and I was saying Justice League was the worst superhero film I've ever seen.
Oh.
Avengers is by far the best superhero film I've ever seen.
Really? What?
Yeah, including the Nolan Batmans.
Really?
It's that good.
Oh, what?
It's amazing. But I can't say anything that happens because
Do they avenge things?
no.
Shit fucking name then.
Oh well,
isn't it?
it's potentially part one. So
I'm never going to watch it, don't worry.
oh, it's so good.
Tell me later.
It's
Is it?
amazing. There was a bit in it where it was quite quiet in the cinema, and there's a bit in it where I genuinely almost punched the air. I was just like, yeah. But it was awesome.
Tragic.
I know.
Embarrassing as fuck.
It was embarrassing.
embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. Laura was just like, no, she was just like, that bit was awesome. But I didn't do it. I restrained, so you know, I didn't actually do it. But I was just like,
Just a mini little...
yeah, it was awesome. But I won't say anything more because it's loads of spoilers and that.
How long is it until you can say the ending of a film? Is there a sort of agreed upon
I'd say DVD release maybe.
DVD release? Do they still do DVDs?
Yeah. I
Okay.
bought the Star Wars Blu-ray the other day.
Why?
Tragic.
I still like to buy the films I really like.
Is it cry for
Collector's
help?
edition.
Somebody help me, I keep buying DVDs.
Blu-ray.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you very much.
Is that like a HD DVD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just more expensive DVDs.
More expensive, yeah. But I had a CD the other day, and I put that in my PlayStation to see if I could listen to something, and it was like, no, don't read CDs.
Oh, the new PlayStation or newest.
Yeah.
I listen to CDs a lot.
Yeah, I do in my car. But
I'm completely digital.
I want to be. But my car... Well, actually, my car does have an AUX cord, but...
Talking of PlayStations, I was playing on some PlayStation VR last night.
Segue.
Yeah. That's fucking brilliant. It's so much fun. To be honest, yeah, you're right. The games are pretty limited, but, you know, you've got to start somewhere. But I was doing a...
It's been out for 2 years now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, also they said this about, do you remember 3D movies?
Yeah, it's that
Are
sort
they
of
still
thing.
going? Because people are like, they're not making movies for the 3D, and then they did, and they were shit, but they wouldn't do.
It was one of those things where I think it was really good in the cinema every now and then, be like, 3D film, but then when you actually ask people to put it in their home and buy the glasses and buy the 3D...
It's giving everyone headaches, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, you have to charge some of the glasses and
yeah,
stuff,
they have
don't they?
batteries in
It's
them,
like,
yeah.
fuck
Does
that.
VR not do that? Like, if you got vertigo or
Yeah, a bit of
something?
motion sickness, but to be honest, I'd had about 10 pints by this point, so I was falling all over the place anyway. But no, I was doing a surgery game, so there's a guy in front of me, and all his like chest is open.
That's okay, is it? That's cool. Well,
Yeah.
a game.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, the thing is, you're meant to pick up these tools and...
Isn't it in the back
I
of an
played-
ambulance as well? And like, there's a
No,
level...
that would have been good, though.
Yeah.
Well, the level I was playing wasn't.
I've played Operation.
Yeah, it's
I
been
know. I
Operation,
understand what the.
Yeah.
what
There you go,
have to
Joe.
do.
Play some VR. He's not busy with
You were
his board
steaming,
game.
yeah, 10 pints and they gave you a board
Well,
game.
just like a cardboard box on your head.
Sat in the corner of the room. No, so you've got to pick up these like tools and that, and kind of like saw open the bones and remove the lungs and that. But obviously, immediately I was just like hammering the guy in the head, and I was like doing it. And you could literally like pick up like the lung and sort of throw it in the air, catch it in your other hand. And although it's not like fucking super HD or whatever, it's quite low graphics, whatever. But you're living it, like you turn around and everywhere you look, there's an environment around you, and your hands, you've got bits in your hands, so you do feel pretty immersed.
Did you play the Batman game?
No, I played the surgery game.
But the one thing I heard about the Batman game, and the main thing that made someone said VR was really good, is like normally you play a game and like the characters, they look like small. And he's like, the weird thing is that when you turn around to look at the guy next to you, he's the same size as you.
Oh,
and it's
trippy.
just like, this does really just like good. It just looks really good and
Yeah.
feels really good.
We did. We were all taking turns, and we were in decent sized living room, but obviously it's full of furniture and stuff like that. So we were all just like constantly falling over and smashing the room up. But no, I want to play it again.
Like,
I don't see me playing it on my own though. You know,
Yeah.
like get home, you want to play a bit of PlayStation. I'm not going to put that on in my own living room, like in my pants, like Sunday morning VR sesh. It's just not going to happen. Like,
there's some games out where someone has a VR headset on, and then the other people have got like guide them, so it's like a group game.
okay,
So,
yeah,
like,
because it's best played with other people because you can enjoy. You know, because we all sat around seeing what that person sees on the TV as well, so that was quite funny. But there was games where someone was like a big dragon or dinosaur or something smashing up the town, and then other people had the controllers and they had to kind of like stay out of the way, and kind of the dinosaur had to try and catch the people. That was kind of fun. But
Sounds like one of our features. Do you want to write it down and we can do it next week?
that'd be good. A VR feature.
Dragons and dinosaurs.
Yeah.
monks.
Wii Sports.
That was a good one. That was a free game. That's like it came with
But
every
just
Wii, didn't it?
Wii in general. I understand it wasn't VR, but that was one of the things you never really do on your own. It's like a party game. Isn't it?
Yeah. Casual
Yeah.
gaming.
I agree.
I've been playing loads of God of War.
Have you?
Yeah.
You haven't told us much about it.
Such.
That's
so
my
good.
God of War.
I spent the whole of my birthday chatting to Dr. John and your brother Tom about it. We were all just sat there just going, it's really good. And yeah,
Can you spend this Sunday not talking to me and Joe about it?
I'll just say it's really good.
Cool.
It's really good, is it?
I'll definitely check it out.
He won't. He might. But I was thinking we should do a Let's Play one day where John plays the game and we just sit there and talk about him playing the game.
But I'd be bad at
For
the
the
game.
listeners.
Yeah. It'd be like a video one
Okay.
where they can see what John's doing. I mean, because like a
If
game...
you want to see that, email us in.
Yeah.
Could it be one of the ones
email
like...
Al.
commonclayofthenewwest@gmail.com and commonclaypod on Twitter.
I used to play GTA. I guess when was the last one I would have played? Maybe
San Andreas,
3,
probably.
Yeah, something like that.
You didn't play GTA 5?
No,
It was massive.
but I like it because you didn't have to actually do the shit. You could go off and jump out helicopters and
GTA is still the same, yeah.
murder pimps and stuff. So if it's a game like that, I'll do it. But I'm not doing an actual. You have a goal.
Don't like
you
being
have a
told what to
task.
do.
Well, no, but we can do like
That's the problem with
if you do
authority.
like episode per level. Like I watched one like that, and it's just really funny. I think we'd be really funny at it.
Any big sports things happen this week, recently?
Well, yes, Cardiff in every way. If we go through the season, well, if we start with Cardiff Devils,
Yeah.
won the league, won the playoffs, greatest ice hockey team in the land. Then
Congrats.
obviously the glorious Bluebirds gaining promotion.
Yeah, up in the Premier League.
O's, any opinions on that? No.
Yeah, yay.
And then of course the Cardiff Blues on Friday winning the
That was an awesome game. That was.
Challenge Cup in Bilbao. I didn't see it. I was in Bristol, going to see a band called Weed Eater. My brother drove the car, a rental car,
What car was it?
Fiat 500,
How tall are you and your brother?
both over 6'1", yeah.
That's awesome.
In like burgundy and cream.
Oh, lovely.
There was no CD player, but it had like DAB radio. So we were
Did that make
driving,
VR?
from Cardiff to Bristol to go see this, heavy stoner metal band. Listening to like Magic FM on the with my wife
That's
and
awesome.
probably the only people going to that gig who were doing that. And the gig was on a boat,
Thekla.
Thakla, yeah.
Nice.
Went out stage with friend of the podcast, Gaz.
Oh, we might hear from Gaz later.
Oh
Might.
yeah, no,
Definitely will.
We might.
yeah. We talked about it quite a lot that night. And yes, just slept on his sofa for about 3 hours, woke up still drunk, and got a bus to London
To do what?
to go on a demo, a march.
A little political rally, was there?
Not necessarily political rally, just the unions demanding fair sort of, well, there's several things, fair wages, fair end to 0 hour contracts, loads of stuff. You're not in favour?
Yeah, no, that's good.
It's good. Glenn Matlock from Sex Pistols played a few songs. It's good. Jeremy Corbyn spoke.
What did he say?
Well, just saying, yeah, good.
Oh, good.
Fuck the Tories, vote for me.
I agree.
And yeah, no, it's really good. Len McCluskey spoke from Unite.
They should have got Malcolm Tucker from The Thick of It to do a little comedy bit in character.
They should have.
Yeah, they should have.
They should
Yeah,
have.
tweet Corbyn.
That was really good. So got home late last night, woke up, came straight here. After here, I'm going surfing. After that, I'm going to the Cardiff City promotion party. So a very packed weekend.
It's been a lovely couple of weeks, isn't it? Probably my favourite,
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 week stretch of the year, I'd say. I went to see Darren Brown last night.
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, it was amazing. But he said at the start, if anyone hears from the media or doing a review of it, please don't say anything that happens. And I was like, ooh, me?
Oh, podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
was
tell
like,
us what happened.
Yeah, well, I would love to, but it was so good that I don't want to. It was that, like, I loved it.
Why don't you want it?
Yeah.
Because he said not to.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he said don't do it. And it was just really good. My jaw
You
was...
married to him or something? Just tell
I
us.
wish.
No,
I could be.
Oh, is that
That
one
was
of the
the
things?
I think it was.
You
But,
forced you to marry
my
him
jaw
on
was on the
stage.
floor more than once.
Did you
Like,
fist
just
bump the air?
That's just a normal Saturday night for you, though, isn't it?
But yeah, that's it. I went to see him. I recommend it thoroughly.
I recommend going to see him yesterday.
Well, no, I think he's doing a tour.
Oh, okay.
So if anyone sees him, but if anyone wants offered a ticket, go. It's awesome.
It'll be on Netflix one day, won't it?
Yeah, probably.
Channel
Yeah.
4.
It's amazing. Oh, you been up to Joe? Oh, you said VR. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
What about, we done last weekend as well, didn't we? Your birthday in Cardiff.
Yeah, I mean, we had a nice night out, didn't we? A nice weekend. The weather was lush.
Yeah.
We
It
all
was
went
nice
to-
again today.
Yeah.
What was it like yesterday? It started to rain a bit in London.
Fine. A bit
Good.
cloudy, but overall fine, I think.
No, it was nice t-shirt all
Yeah.
day.
Good.
I went to the ZZ's yesterday
yeah.
with my dad because he was like,
Why'd you point to me?
I don't know.
I did go there recently, yeah.
Did you? I know.
Yeah.
And it's just like an Italian chain restaurant and Tesco vouchers and
Good
that.
vegan pizza, though.
Yeah. Yeah. And my dad, because that was the place where the Salisbury poisoning
Oh, yeah.
happened. My dad kept bringing it up. He was just like, oh.
Gonna get poisoned.
And he was like, oh, you should do like a cocktail that's like a poison with hazard on it. It's like that.
Waiting stuff like, I don't know what you're referring to. I went to Grazing Shed yesterday, banging burgers in the Grazing Shed.
I've never been.
Oh, so good. Honestly, so good.
Yeah, proper tidy.
They do
It is proper
the
tidy.
Pritchard does the vegan
Yeah.
ones in there, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, Rob said that was really, really good. I didn't have that one. I had like
Meat.
baked feta one. No, I had a
nice.
veggie one, yeah.
I love
It was-
feta.
it was- yeah, same.
How is friend of the podcast Rob and Johnny Moe?
Yeah, Rob's good. I had a good little on the beers and on the VR with him yesterday. And yeah, it was good to see Moha. He's doing well.
Oh, he was there yesterday, was he?
Yeah, he came down yesterday. What's it?
No, the podcast probably doesn't know who he is.
No.
The fans.
Does he listen? Tell him to listen. Right
No,
now.
I didn't mention it actually.
He wouldn't. He's got better things to do.
True.
Yeah.
That's well, that's our week's
What are you looking at?
dick.
Joe's got his dick out.
Yeah. That's it, innit?
Awesome.
That's what we've been up to. It's been a lovely catch up.
Tell us what
Yeah.
you've been up to, listeners.
What have you been up to? I mean,
Oh yeah, last time didn't we say for them to not just tell us nothing, but tell us specific?
Yeah,
Can we do
but we
correspondence now?
yeah, well, I was thinking about things like we've had a couple of emails this week who have given me ideas, so I'll just flick through them now of things to ask for. One guy is we'll get to it later, but he's just given us a load of facts, like fun, interesting,
Oh, that
some
could be good.
fun.
Well,
So I was
I
like,
have an interesting
talking
fact about yesterday that I forgot to mention actually.
go on then.
Got the tube, the London Underground from Victoria to Blackfriars, and that line, shout out Circle and District line, the train was going to Barking. That was his end
Oh, no way.
destination. Yeah, got on a Victoria. This is the line to Barking, but
Amazing.
I got off at Blackfriars.
Oh, lovely. Do you know what today is?
Sunday, the 13th of May.
Yeah, but it's also No Cars Day.
Yeah, so when
No
we go
cars
into
day.
Yeah, like it's like international, like
Okay.
Don't Drive Day, like save it off.
so the Cardiff promotion party is going to be empty roads. We can just walk along the roads drinking cans.
No one's going to abide by that.
No, I know.
No, they actually closed the roads. You can't.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
No, but it's
Oh, I didn't know
officially
that was a thing.
like it's
I know.
International No Cars Day as well.
I know.
And just businesses just fold.
It's a Sunday.
And businesses open on a Sunday. I thought of a good thing for the listeners to get involved in. They could email us in if they could have a look at sort of stuff going on around kind of Cardiff, South Wales, and then sort of say, go to this thing in a week or two. And
Yeah.
I'll do it. I've got loads of free time.
He
And
does, yeah.
no commitment. So I'll just go,
That's
even if it's a
true,
goofy
yeah.
thing, I'll go and we'll do a little review or a little talking bit on it.
We
on
do
one
little
of the
videos
podcasts.
for Twitter.
There you go.
Give
Yeah.
something to
No
actually
apology.
follow.
So even you
Yeah,
know,
no, but if we
find
actually-
something good, and I'll do that. But also find something silly, and I'll go along to that, and I'll experience something, and I'll let
Yeah.
you know how I get on.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
How far
Unless
down
I
the
got
M4?
someone else.
Yeah. How far down the M4 will you go for this?
Ideally, if I can not cross the bridge, that would be good.
Okay, cool.
But Bristol's always a good laugh, good excuse to see Gez.
Yeah.
So I'll pop up to Bristol if anything good's happening there. Or
Anywhere
something silly.
between Bristol and Porthcawl, maybe
Swansea, give or take.
Within that sort of.
Yeah.
M4 corridor.
So anything between, let's have a look, junctions 19 and about 40,
Yeah.
41.
There'll be lots of like food festivals and stuff like that going on now.
Caerphilly Food Festival is...
There was a food one yesterday.
yeah.
I saw the big cheese though.
No,
not the big one, not the big one.
You know if it was the fucking big
Yeah.
cheese,
Fucking know about
boys.
that, mate.
Yeah.
We went last year, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
And me and Owen, sound engineer Owen, went on that ride. And honest to God, I'm quite good on rides. I don't really get scared, but I shit myself. Because I thought I was going to die. I thought it just felt like it was just going to pop open. and I
It
was
did
just
look
going to come
homemade.
flying.
The ride was...
Oh, it was fucking huge as well, wasn't it?
Oh, is that why? Because it was like unsafe
Yeah,
rather than
it was like-
scary.
Yeah, it was like a spinny one that goes like really high and low, but the thing, your chair also spins, and it just felt like it was rocking, and the thing was going to come up, and I just on it, just like I want this to stop, I want this to
Well, it's
stop.
quite funny because you told me stories about going to theme parks in America and stuff and going on some of the mega, worldwide renowned kind of
Yeah.
rides. And you came off that little shitty fairground ride and you were like white and you were like, oh God, I don't feel good at all.
I could see at one point we went up to the top, and I was like, oh, I can see my house, and then I was like, oh, this is nice. And then the rest of it, I was like, I want it to stop. I always was almost like, please let me off. Owen was loving it though. He was like, hands up.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah, I shit myself. But yeah, we'll go that. Maybe we'll go the big cheese this
Big
year.
cheese, we'll do a little review. Eat
Yeah,
some
yeah.
cheese.
I had loads of cheese that day.
Get cheesy.
Do you know what I learned yesterday? I learned that you can make fudge in the microwave yesterday.
I'm not big on cheese.
Yeah, I'm a big cheese guy. Why not, John?
Well, I do like cheese, but I don't eat it on its own. You know, when people at Christmas and that will have like a cheese board or whatever, they go, I'll have a slice of cheese, put that in my mouth with nothing
I'm
else
that
in
guy.
there.
I don't get full off it.
Yeah.
I can sit there and just eat it and eat it and eat it.
My favourite one is the Mexicana, the one with bits of like
Yeah,
chili and
that's
that in. Yeah, melt that on some meat. That's lush.
Email
like
in
all-
your favourite cheese.
Yeah, please do, because I love cheese.
If
I
you
like
were
it
a
all.
cheese, what cheese would you be?
I like your cheese from like the fakest squeezy cheese, like slices, all the way to like the nice posh French stuff.
Blue veins,
Yeah,
Stilton stuff.
all of it, everything in between as well. I like
You
it
got
all.
a couple of blue veins there, Joe. Can you put it away now, please? So that's why you're fudge in the microwave, man. Go on.
Oh no, you can make fudge in the microwave and it's
From what, sugar and water or something?
condensed sugar. Yeah, you know,
Oh,
we make it
milk
a
or
hob and
something.
you got to be really careful with the heat. But if you just put it in the microwave and take it out every minute and just stir it, you can just make fudge. And I'm gonna make some
So your diet's out the window then?
for now.
You are looking slimmer again. Two weeks ago, you said you'd lost
I've
a
lost
bit.
about a stone now.
And you
yeah.
look even more since then, yeah.
Thank you.
Looking sexy. Maybe you should put a t-shirt on though.
Well, it's really easy to when you like way overweight. It's easy to get that first bit off. So it's time
It's
to
keeping it off.
yeah.
It's keeping it off. That you
Yeah,
need to-
it is, yeah. I had a calzone last night.
Oh, on ZZ's.
Yeah, it was lush, yeah.
The food podcast.
Yeah, the food. Oh, it was really good. Yeah, it was
really
really good.
good.
Yeah, well, it was really good.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was nice.
It was nice.
Good. Really good.
Yeah, yeah. My stepmom ordered and my wife ordered king prawns, and then they came like in the shell with the feet and that, and they were both like, ugh. And I was like, nah. I had a meatball.
It takes ages to... One meatball.
Well, it was 3.
Right.
Very big.
Yeah.
For a starter, though.
Do you remember King Prawn, the ska punk band from the
Yeah.
early 90s? They were good.
They were good. Banging album. What was the album called?
Got the Thirst.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are they Dominant View?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Smoke Some Shit.
Some shit.
We gotta smoke some shit. We're probably not allowed, innit? They might sue us if I sing it all.
Yeah, we're allowed to sing.
I'm still not gonna.
You gonna sing it all?
You just did.
No? Should we move
Should I
on?
do all of Dominant View, the...
With spoken word.
yeah.
What's the feature then, Al?
Yeah,
Should we move on to the feature?
I do.
The common clay. The common
Okay. Got a good feature this week after the last week's disaster, which didn't turn out to be that bad, right?
No,
Listen
I
back. It
enjoyed
was
it.
alright, yeah. Right. This story starts. It was Christmas Eve, babe.
Oh!
I was going.
In the drunk tank?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
we
hoping
sing-
I was hoping you were just going to.
Well, I'm going to do the Kirsty McCall bits. I thought you could
I don't know the words really.
I know
just
it
can't-
all as
I-
well. I'll sing it if you want.
What's the
Okay.
feature? You singing?
The Pogues, yeah.
Okay.
It was Christmas Eve, babe.
And the drunk tank. When we gonna... Oh, sorry.
That's all I know. I don't know the bit, Ross. I know the bit where he says,
An old man said to me, won't see another one. But more sort of drunken Irish.
yeah.
When we gonna do Skater Boy lyrics as a feature?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was
this
his
isn't
stand-up,
actually just
no.
the lyrics. It just starts on Christmas Eve, and I was typing it, and I just automatically typed it.
And then you
Christmas
just wrote
Eve,
babe.
Yeah. Anyway, King Uther Pendragon has just died. The barons, the knights, and the knights have been arguing like fuck, going nuts at each other because there's no law. There was purges. There was loads going on. And then the wizard Merlin,
Oh, I love a wizard.
wild card.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "No, we don't trust him because he's a wizard, and wizards not real."
Wow, they're right to be suspicious. I mean,
Yeah,
if
well,
I met
yeah.
a wizard, I wouldn't just take his word for it.
And he was like, right, we need some order here. Everyone gather in the Great Church of London. It's time for a new king. And everyone was like, yeah, okay, that's fine, yeah. So they all got there and they were like, what's this about, Merlin? Why are we all here? And why is there a sword sticking out of that stone?
Oh.
Did you not just introduce the first Premier League football album?
That was the logo, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah, true.
Merlin stickers, yeah.
Oh, people bang on
Put
about...
some candle after in there, because that was quite good.
Yeah. People bang on about Panini, and it's like, no, it was all Merlin.
Merlin, but-
was the one. Panini was like the knockoff one, wasn't it? And Tops, like, fuck off.
Oh my god, don't even start it. Like, quick, carry on with the feature.
I remember my wife bought me some. Actually, it looked like she bought me a sticker book, but it was actually a card book, and I was literally like,
Slapped her about a bit. Nah, domestic abuse isn't.
"No, it was alright." I had Harry Kane.
Oh, result.
Yeah.
I found in my childhood bedroom when I was back in Portugal the other day some old leftover stickers
Oh, nice.
from when Cardiff were in the Premier League.
So meant
And-
from like
No. Yeah, it was quite recent.
Yeah.
I was
4 years
3 years ago.
I was, I think, about 24 or
Yeah.
so. And I had a Bellamy Shiny,
Oh, nice.
which is obviously a dub if I've got it just loose. So.
Yeah. Not rare.
He
Well,
wasn't rare. His
no.
career,
Just
he
got
played
your
at
car.
7 Premier League clubs, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Journeyman.
Little fact for you.
Yeah.
And one SPL.
Is that a fact,
yeah,
Joe?
yeah. I think, yes. Played and scored for 7 different Premier League clubs.
I think when he started at Norwich, I think they were in the
Three minute-
Championship. Played for Cardiff in the Championship and Celtic in the SPL.
Liverpool,
But then-
Newcastle,
Blackburn,
Blackburn,
Man City.
Man City,
What's that?
Cardiff.
Cardiff.
6. Oh, one more. We don't even know if this is a fact though. It might just be 6.
It might be 6.
If
you know when you're a listener.
you might maybe Norwich.
I think we said
Maybe.
Norwich.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
we-
counted Norwich.
Do we?
I don't know. Anyway.
What's
Massive
Merlin up
tangent.
to?
Anyway, so yeah, they got there and they're like, well, why is there a sword sticking out the stone? Then Merlin looks at the camera and winks.
Nice.
And he's like, all right, guys, first one to pull the sword out of the stone is king of all of England and Wales and Scotland.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. And then the barons and knights were like, yeah, cool, that's easy. And went and realised no matter how much they tugged and pulled it up and down on the shaft, it just wouldn't come out of the stone. And then, none of them...
I've been there.
Yeah. None of them could budge it, it was stuck. And they
You're
were,
there now. Do you mind just putting it away, Joe? Please.
and they were like, Merlin, you've probably put a spell on something on it, you dickhead. Like, no. And then New Year's Day came around, and then they decided, Merlin was like, right, what we'll do is have a big feast, have a big party, loads of jousting and that, and we'll just have a big tug.
Cheese festival.
Yeah, big cheese festival. Could be, there's a castle there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mead.
I said London earlier.
They'd have been drinking mead, wouldn't they?
They would have.
Yeah.
Cider, maybe.
Yeah. Cans of bow, dark fruits.
Yeah.
If the sun's out, like, you know.
Have you seen the difference in British advertising for Strongbow compared to American advertising for Strongbow?
Do they have like Strongbow in America?
Yeah, but they do it in like kind of like, you know, we get like the recorded like posh glasses with ice and that. In America,
Yeah.
it's all like, oh, this lovely, nice, refreshing drink to have with your mates. Then the British advertising is just a bloke carrying 4 pints.
Drink as much as you can.
It's like it's £2.
Yeah.
I could buy it.
In Portugal, when I was in Portugal last year, the only cider you could get was Stowford Press.
I like stuff like that.
And that's it. No other sort of cloudy or
Is that
pale.
on the sweeter side or is that?
Yeah.
It's more like Magmas-y stuff, is it?
Yeah. It's crisp, refreshing on a hot summer's day. That's how they sell it.
one or two of them, and then.
Then back on the beers.
Anyway, this is the last page. Among the visitors, there was the king of the North Country called Sir Ector, and he had his son Kay, Gim, and their lovely, normal, strong, young, potentially might be Welsh, other son called Arthur.
Oh, he's
And-
already my favourite.
Yeah, he is. He's really handsome as well. And they were all super excited because they assumed it would be easy and they could just pull it out. But the feast was there, and there was a jousting competition. And Kay, his son, was just like, oh, I forgot my sword for the competition. Arthur, go run back and get it. And Arthur's a nice guy. He's like, yeah, where is it? Grab it. He's like, I don't respect you, but grab it. And then,
Potentially Welsh people are very nice.
Yeah.
Kindness.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he
Salt
does-
of the earth.
and then Arthur's like, yeah, no, he's like, go get it. And then he gets back and he realises he gets to the hotel room and he's just like, there's no sword in here. He's like, what am I going to do? Kay needs a sword to fight. And he's just looking around the courtyard, just like, where the fuck's the sword? And he sees one sticking out of a stone. Just goes, oh, I'll just lend it. Just pulls it out. No
I see
worries.
Joe's got a sword now. Please just put it away, just till the end of the show, man.
Missed the best bit.
Sorry,
He
go on.
just saw a sword in the courtyard. He's like, oh, it's in a stone. I'll just lend that, give it to Kay for a bit, walk over. Just pulled it out. There's no worries.
Popped it out.
Yeah, just popped it out. And then he's just looking around, and then he's just like, oh, there you go, Kay, here's one. And then Kay's realised what he's done, and he's just like, oh, look, I just pulled it. He takes it off him. He's like, look, I just pulled the sword out of the stone. And then he's like, oh, look at me.
Duplicitous.
Yeah, and then Arthur was there just like, I don't even know what I've done. So I'm just normal and nice and humble and that. And then Kay's parading the sword around, going, oh, look at this. I got the sword out because I'm strong and I'm not a gimp. And I'm king and that. And then the dad is just like, you didn't. He's like, he knows. He's like, no, you didn't do it. I've
Ain't
seen it.
fooling anyone. is
Yeah,
it?
he's like, you could have done it. I've seen you fail loads of times. There's no chance you've done it. And he's like, come on. And then Kay bottles it straight away. He's like, yeah, sorry, I didn't do it. I'm such a gimp. And he's like, Arthur did it. And then so the king of the north, turns around and goes, Arthur, is this true? And Arthur's still not realising what's going on. He's so humble. He's like, oh, I hope I haven't done anything wrong. I just wanted to lend a sword for him, like, because whatever, innit? And he's like, look, I'll just put it back. Just pops back in the stone. And then the dad's like, oh, and he tries to pull out, can't get it out again. And he's just like, oh, well, what can I do? And then Arthur's like, I'll grab the flute. Grabbed it out again.
Popped it out again.
Yeah, it's popped out again. And
So
then
it wasn't a fluke. He shows that he can do it.
yeah, and then
over
the king
over.
was then, Sir Ector was just like, oh, I got something to tell you, Arthur. You're not my son. Because you're so special and that. And he's like, you're
Darth
not
Vader.
from the north of England. You're actually from,
Go on, say it.
Wales.
Yes.
And then Arthur's there just like slipping it out, slipping it back in, just like go hard at him. And then Kay's like all crying and that, going, oh, I'm gimp. And he's like on his knees praising Arthur and that. And Arthur's like, just get up, don't worry about it. And then Arthur's just like, and then like you pulled it out like a hot knife from butter, which is actually also a quote from Joe Nolomu Rugby for Bill McLaren says it. That's how I knew that phrase. That's what he said. Yeah, he's a commentator on it. Remember that game?
Yeah.
Wicked game. Yeah, he says it on that.
In what circumstance would a knife through butter just blazing through the back row? Is it?
Yeah,
The
probably.
defense,
Yeah, just slip through. Yeah. Anyway, I saw that quote in my book and I was like, oh, Bill McLaren. He also says they're like German tanks going up the field and that.
Oh, that's a shame.
95, it was fine. And then Hector's like, oh, fuck, you're the new king then. And then Merlin's just like, yep.
Easy peasy.
What authority did Merlin have to decide this
He's a
stuff?
wizard, isn't he?
But there was already a king, and he said
No,
the
this was
king
the king of
had
the
died.
north. This was
The
for king
north.
of all of the land.
didn't listen to the start.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just a story about how King Arthur became king. I wonder if we'll ever hear from him again.
Oh, I think we might.
We might.
Oh, I got a feeling in my loins.
Not today, though. I
Oh.
didn't want to do more. I was tired.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, he's round table and that, isn't it?
Yeah, there's loads.
Yeah.
We'd been here for days talking about how good King Arthur is.
Oh,
Camelot.
Camelot. So yeah, that's the
Camelot.
feature. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
yeah.
Was he actually Welsh then? Was it a
Well,
real thing,
he
King
didn't
Arthur
actually
in the
exist.
round table? It was, wasn't it?
I don't think the Sword and the Stone was a
No,
real
but-
thing, but I think he existed.
I don't
yeah.
think the wizard was real.
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
There was a round table, though, I think.
So Camelot
I think there has been a round table.
and King Arthur and that was like a thing in history. It's in books and that, isn't it?
It's in my Myths and Mythology book, yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
also
But
in,
myth means not true, doesn't it?
And it's a fairy tale book, so
Oh, okay.
could be either.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah. So, Life of Brian.
Different.
Flying Circus.
No, not a film.
Although they did make a film out of the greatest hits of Flying Circus and called it And Now for Something Completely Different.
Yep.
So say that. Or Meaning of
Yeah,
Life.
say Meaning of Life.
We'll cut it in.
My favourite bit from... It's not my favourite film, Meaning of Life, obviously. But one of my favourite bits of all of them are in that bit where they're just in that, like, old council house and that guy just gets out the fridge and starts singing. That is fucking class.
Yeah,
What
when
is
they
your
do
favourite
the live...
Yeah, sex show. They do, like, a live sex ed, don't they?
Yeah.
That bit's
No, when
funny,
he gets
though.
out the fridge, they do the live transplant.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Favourite
I haven't really seen
Monty
it.
Python film, Holy Grail.
No, what's your favourite film?
Favourite film of all time?
Infinity War.
No.
No.
It was good. It was amazing, but not my favourite film of all time. I did say when I was in uni and they asked us what film would you have liked to have written, I said either Blazing Saddles or Seven. I watched Seven the night before and I was like, oh, good twist.
I've already done mine, and I on one of the first episodes, best comedy films. They might have cut it out though. I'll go through it again. All the Pythons,
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles,
Yeah.
Annie Hall,
Yeah.
Four Lions was my
Yeah.
modern one.
What's your favourite film, Joe? Ever.
Oh, I don't know.
As a group, it's Blazing Saddles, I'd say.
Oh, okay, is it?
Or Anchor. Yeah.
Is that my favourite film? Is it
Or
good?
as our group, so yeah, probably you, because
Yeah. Follow
Sheep.
the sheep. Good feature.
I think you're going to say Goodfellas then.
Oh, I love Goodfellas.
Oh, you
That's
do
what
like a
potentially
gangster
is,
flick,
yeah,
don't you?
yeah. I love gangster films. Anything Rob De Niro, legend.
During your
Not so much recently, though.
No. That's
oh,
fine.
Dirty Grandpa.
Yeah.
I did like that.
I thought it was
Yeah,
good.
I
yeah.
haven't seen it. Is it good?
It's
Really
really good.
good.
It's not really good. It's alright.
About 6 months ago, did you watch all of the Godfathers and Goodfellas
yeah,
and everything
I
in a
did.
row in
Yeah,
a week
yeah.
or something?
Yeah, I was unemployed, so I was just watching films during the day. I watched all the Godfather trilogy. Yeah, I watched Goodfellas, Scarface, a lot of those classic sort of gangster flicks in about a week.
Sexy Beast.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good film, but no, I didn't watch that.
Okay.
Okay.
Email us in, tell us your favourite
Yeah.
gangster film.
Favourite films, favourite... Anything, really?
Yeah, if you want to email in some film recommendations, I'll watch them as well. I'm just looking
Actually,
for stuff to
yeah,
do.
rather than have to go anywhere, just
Yeah, that'd be
tell me
better.
what to watch
Yeah.
in my own house.
Yeah. Cool.
Are we on to correspond? Oh, no,
Well,
sorry.
the music will probably come in.
Break the music.
Break the music up. We haven't got any Starbeck news, but I am going to West Wales next weekend, so if I am anywhere near the library, I will bring Starbeck on video back
Where was
with
it?
me.
Aberystwyth?
Yeah, so I'm going to Cardigan. So
How does it work? It's like an open reservation. Just come pick it up whenever you're in the area.
yeah, I got to go in, collect my library card, sign up, and then I can.
I got
pick
a
stuff
library
out.
card for unis. You could have just used mine.
It's the
Gentlemen.
national. It's not Aberystwyth Uni. It's like the National Library of Wales.
Yeah, you can use my uni library card. I got it on me right now.
Pop up there for this then.
What? Where is it?
Aberystwyth.
I like it there. On the seafront, they got all. It's a bit like Portugal seafront, but a bit bigger. They got all the flags up of all the like European countries that don't have their own. They got their own language, their own culture, their own identity, but no, like they don't have their own government. So Catalonia,
nice.
Wales, Scotland, Basque, like solidarity with all them up around the sides. Yeah,
That's nice.
Galicia.
Nice touch.
Mm.
Like.
Yeah. No England.
No,
Yeah. Good. No, I do like England. Okay, cool.
just not in sport or politics.
Yeah.
Here we are. That you can take that to any uni library and get books.
I might get that off you before next weekend. Correspondence.
Hey.
Correspondent.
Do you want to run through any new... I'll have a look if we've got any new countries or places listening to say hello.
Oh yeah.
Last 7 days I'll just do... Oh, Mongolia's back. Japan, 4 listeners in
Oh,
Japan.
blowing up.
Malaysia. Oh, we're quite big in Asia. Maybe we'll do an Asian one.
Oh, like focused around. Oh, right. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
my book has lots of... Is like a...
A land of very ancient sort of area with lots of fairy tales and myths and stuff. So they've always got stuff
Asia
going
or
on.
Malaysia specifically.
Just that area, you know, the east.
Well, a lot of dragons as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Also Cardiff City.
Sorry.
Cardiff City, because we talked about them before. Maybe Malaysian listeners are.
So yeah, hello from Ulaanbaatar's back, Sabang Ya in Malaysia, and Yokohama in Japan.
Cool.
So thank you very much.
Oh.
It's nice there.
Decent.
And, back we got. Well, I think one of
Konnichiwa.
our emails today is from America. So
What does it say?
Yeah, you're the only one that knows. Can you just read it?
right, our first email comes from Magic. Oh no, this is Tony. Sorry, I was going to read his email address. Tony with an I, so it might be a woman.
Maybe.
Also American.
Don't assume.
Says, hey, I've been listening for the past few weeks, and it seems you guys like your soccer, in brackets football.
Yeah.
Says, I followed Wales like my own in 2016, and as you probably know, like Wales, USA didn't make the cut for the World Cup.
Mm.
My question to you is, who do you think will win the World Cup, or the WC World Cup? And also, who do you want to win the World Cup?
What?
So,
Well,
I'll start
anyone
with you, John.
Anyone but England think. Germany and Spain always have a good show, don't they?
Kind of hard to look past. Yeah,
Brazil.
Germany and Spain.
Brazil would be good, wouldn't it?
I think Brazil are
They won anything for? They haven't won. Back when we were kids, they were just
2006,
picking up
wasn't
world trophies all
2002.
over the place. Yeah.
Who was they put it in 2006?
Italy.
Oh, true, yeah, of
It's
course
the
it is.
Zidane
Yeah.
headbutt game.
Yeah, true. 2002, and then 98 before that, wasn't it?
Mm. But we've been following. We said
No,
we were
France
gonna,
won in 98. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another Zidane headbutt, 2, but headbutted the ball into the goal on that.
3-0, wasn't it, against Brazil?
Emmanuel Petit with the
yeah,
third.
yeah.
We said we were going to follow, because in the last World Cup I followed Chile for a bit, because they had Gary Medel who played for Cardiff.
Oh, he's brilliant. He was.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Denmark because of Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
They might have like team at the moment.
I think Morocco made it, and I went there on my honeymoon, so I said I was going to look at them. But I mean, Egypt with Mo Salah,
Yeah,
this is
true,
their
yeah.
first time in a long time, isn't it?
That'd be good. Joe?
Yeah, just the favourite.
Well,
France, man, that squad, France.
yeah, that'd be they're a good team.
That's a good shout.
My I usually go for like Holland because they're orange, but they're not there.
Holland, Italy, Wales, America.
Croatia are there, and they're usually my it's Holland and Croatia my usually 2 favourite teams.
Because you like the kits.
Yeah, I like the kits. Yeah, I used to have them both when I was little. Not the official ones, just like fake ones. So who are we going for? I want...
As Tony said, who she or he thinks who they
Most
want.
people did, to be honest.
I know.
Well, I'm guessing...
We should, for the World Cup, each sort of pick a team and sort of track and
Should we do that now?
track their progress.
Okay, I'll go for Denmark.
Yeah, but you can't have one of the favourites, so...
Yeah, it has to be someone like... Not someone like Panama, but like someone... Like, I'll go
Not that bad.
Yeah, I'll go Denmark.
I'll have Egypt then.
Yeah.
I love Salah. He's
Yeah.
amazing to watch.
You're a Liverpool fan now. Again.
They might fuck it today.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? If they fuck it and then lose the Champions League final and don't have the Champions League next year, that'd be funny,
Did you
wouldn't it?
see Bale's goal last night?
Yeah, I seen the second one. The one where he bombs it down the wing and cuts back and...
Well, that's the only one I saw. Yeah,
Yeah.
Megs and then smashes the top
banging,
corner.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely
so
Top ends, was it?
and Liverpool had sort of been a bit crap since they got to the final, and Madrid are picking up now, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Be a good final. Having a barbecue. If any of our listeners want to come around, I'm going to have a barbecue and watch it with some beers.
Have an all day.
Yeah,
Watch
just get in
football.
touch. You can come round.
Yeah.
Can't stay. I don't know where you're from. No, you can actually. I got a spare room. But probably not. So, yeah, Denmark,
I
I'm going
don't know who to
for.
follow.
Tony, thank you for that. Who I think are going to win the World Cup? Yes, Spain or Germany or Brazil. I think that's a pretty thing.
Chile didn't make it either, did they? Because
No.
Sanchez, yeah.
Do you want me to read them out to you?
All 32 teams?
No, just some good ones. World Cup.
well, because you've got European and Joe's got African, I'm thinking maybe Asian or South American I might want.
Yeah, I was going to say the sort of Central or South American teams often do quite well.
Uruguay, maybe.
Yeah, but they-
Peru.
Oh, Nobby Solano.
Yeah.
Does he still play?
Costa Rica are
he
there.
looked like he was 45 when he was 20, didn't he?
Costa Rica are there, and England thought they were going to beat them last time, and they were like, oh, yeah, that's the game. But they were already out by the time they played them, weren't they?
Yeah.
That was the thing. They were like, oh, at least we got them last, so if we need some points, we can get through. But they were already out by the time they played them, and then lost. Or drew.
Drew, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny.
After Gary Speed died, we went to the next Wales home game, which was
Yeah.
like, and that was against Costa Rica.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Gary Speed's first ever game was against Costa
Oh, was
Rica,
it?
I think.
Shoes off, wasn't it? We all took our shoes off.
if
Yeah.
you love Speedo.
South Korea, you could go for, John.
Yeah.
Panama, Colombia. Oh, that'd be you.
Colombia, because
Yeah.
of Rene Higuita and Valderrama.
Yeah, yeah. If you go Colombia and
Little
Joe, who
bit
did you say?
character.
Does Falcao still
Egypt.
play, or is he just fat and past it now?
Don't know. It's James, now,
James, yeah.
James.
All right, I'll have Colombia.
They're all in
then.
different groups as well. So Colombia, Egypt, and Denmark, Tony.
Well, I
so
love Egypt.
keep an
Carry
eye
on
out.
the Salah fairy tale that's been the last sort of 12 to
He
18
dived
months.
last week and got a yellow.
And
for
he,
it.
it was-
and he elbowed someone.
Yeah.
Success is going to his head.
Yeah, skim.
So my Colombia, yeah, I like that.
Colombia, Denmark, and Egypt. Thank you for that, Tony. That's good. We actually gave
Cheers,
someone an
Tony.
answer. Normally we don't do that. Okay, the next one is from Geraint Owens.
Woo.
He says, hey there, Common Clay. Champagne Gary here. He says, love the show, except for the Queen bashing. Less of that, thanks. More of Joe's text life, please. Couple of... so, have you got anything?
I'll have a look.
We'll have a look, yeah. yeah.
I've just texted Dr. John saying thank you very much for the VR experience.
He texted me last day, saying if I want to come around, I was like, no, let's see Darren Brown. Different type of experience.
Yeah.
Different kinds of reality.
I was seeing Jeremy Corbyn in the ring.
All did good things. Okay, he says, congratulations to Cardiff Town, City United, Hove Albion. Delete where appropriate. FC.
Hove is a place. That's not the name of it. Brighton and Hove is the name of the town. Albion is the team.
Wouldn't you rather Swansea or whatever stay up the season? So next year you could have 2 top flight derby games.
Yeah, I'm a little bit torn on that. It's like, not that it's up to me, but I kind of would like them to be up just for the derby day. It's always a good laugh.
I'm famously, I just like them both, and I flip flop between the two of them. So
It's not loud.
I wouldn't mind if they stayed up, A, for the derbies, B, just have as many Welsh teams as possible in the Prem. Not Newport, but get like Wrexham and Merthyr and everyone up as well.
To be honest, it's a win-win.
Just
They go
take
down
over.
brilliant, wah.
Yeah.
Or they stay up, derby day.
And the thing is, the official, when we actually find out that they have definitely gone down, we will be at the Cardiff City parade.
True,
and
yeah.
everyone will be buzzing.
Okay.
But it's funny if they go down, but it's fine if they stay up.
Okay, there you go. It's not well known, but I'm a keen fan of the sport of pro wrestling. Could say it's my guilty pleasure, although I don't believe in such things. But you know what I mean. What are your guys' guilty pleasures? TV shows, music, or whatever.
I'm with him that I don't, a pleasure is a pleasure. You shouldn't feel guilty about it. Let me have a think. I don't know.
Mine is probably wrestling as well. I don't watch it obviously as closely as Gaz, but I do.
Attitude Era wrestling, I
Yeah,
loved.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched it since.
I do. I don't really watch it anymore. But probably that.
I only like really good things.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good question actually, because I'm like, yeah, all my stuff's pretty mainstream. I'm pretty vanilla. Well, nothing that I'd like to confess to
This week.
this week.
You getting into jazz recently? I like jazz.
Music-wise, mine's a bit of crap pop.
Oh, George Eurovision last night. No,
K-pop.
you were jazz.
K-pop.
Yeah,
I want to get into K-pop.
Yeah.
Was that one?
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't watch Eurovision. I usually do that. I went to a party once. It was awesome.
a dude stormed the stage in the UK.
Yeah, he talked like Nazis, British Nazis or something like that.
I think it was,
Yeah.
I guess it was probably about Brexit.
Yeah.
Wait, promoting sort
No,
of
against it.
right
I
wing.
think.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, saying that we are.
Apparently, he tried to do it a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
Oh,
Lee Nelson, was it?
Probably.
Tragic.
Actually, on Champions League final day, when I was in the match yesterday, I got handed a flyer about there's a People's Vote march on the 23rd for a second referendum on the final Brexit deal, which I wouldn't mind going to, so I might not come to your party.
On Champions League final then?
Yeah.
Instead of that?
What? I'm going.
Well,
on
no,
March?
it's daytime, innit?
You're mad. Like.
So I'll get back for the football in the night.
We'll discuss this later, I reckon. We'll have a word with him later, shall we?
Yeah. Well, yeah, so we'll move on.
I'll just sign the petition and not go.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I won't. I
Drink
would
to
if-
Theresa May will be there like, all right, I get it, but is John... John's not there, you're not having it.
Yeah.
You're not having it.
Okay, I was once caught by the fuzz for making my bladder gladder in the lane behind Woolworths.
Bladder.
They called me over and asked me for my address, and being a little bitch, I immediately gave the correct details immediately. They responded by telling me that they were going to shit on my doorstop and then bezzed off. I went back in the lane and finished my business, just wondering where the weirdest place you've been caught short, or by who. I once was peeing outside Live Lounge.
In the middle of Cardiff City Centre.
Yeah, across the road, and the police came over just as I finished, and were like, "How? What the hell are you doing?" And I just flat out denied it. I was like, "I didn't," and they were like, "You did?" We're sure. I went, "I didn't," and then they were just like,
They can't film people pissing, can they?
"Well,
It's
yeah."
an
They were just
interesting
kind of
approach,
like, I
yeah.
just kept just going, "I didn't. Sorry, I didn't do it," and they just kind of like just got bored and walked off. It was fine.
I might try that. Next time I'm caught committing a crime, just go, no, it didn't happen. No. That's generally where evidence comes in, yeah. And people have tried this before in court, yeah.
But I think they were just like, "We can't be bothered. This guy's pissed, and he's just being a dickhead." And I was just like,
It's not that serious
No.
sort of crime, really.
"What about you? Anything?"
Last summer, I didn't really use the toilet for the whole 5 months, so I did piss outdoor a lot, but never really in
Can I
bad
give a
places.
context as to why you didn't use a toilet for 5 months? I know why, but the listeners might not.
No, just sort of
Brexit.
sponsored 5 months for charity, no toilet use. No, I was living in a van on the continent.
Joe?
No, to be honest, I can't really think of anything, but I've got a funny story about, so my dad's like, what, old man now, he's like 65 or something, and literally can't go 20 minutes in the car without needing a piss, so he just got a piss bottle, so sometimes I'm in the car with my mum and dad, and I'll be like, what's that noise? And my mum, literally no mention of it at all, and I'm like, what's that noise? I can hear a bit of a noise. And mum will go, oh, his dad's just filling up his piss bottle. And I'm like, you realise how weird this is? Like, I'm sat 2 foot away from you. I start to smell it then as well. Just don't go over any potholes, mum.
That's awesome. He goes, and then Gaz says, "Finally, what's your opinions on breast augmentation?" I don't know what that is.
What was it? Say it again?
Breast augmentation.
Oh.
Boob jobs.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you know,
okay, we'll move on. He says,
To each their own.
yeah, to each their own.
yeah.
Oh, apart from,
I'm
yeah.
pro-choice.
Apart from pro my choice.
He says, "Thank you, good light, much love, Champagne Gary. P.S. Joe's the best."
Yes, guys. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, so
I was something an hour about reading that bit out.
Oh, well, thanks.
But I thought I said I'd read out everything that was written sent to us. So
Thanks for that email, guys.
okay, our next one is from
Cheers, G.
Robo. Oh no, it's again we can't. It's someone that's emailed before. Do you remember the email that we had an email in saying like, "What do you guys look like?" And we just said Claire Baldwin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's emailed back to saying I think it's him. Oh, actually, it's kisses. Could be a man. Men
Yeah.
can
Why
kiss
do you
too.
think it's that person?
Men can kiss.
Men can kiss.
Why do you think it's the same? Yeah.
It's the same email.
Oh, so it's a
a
bit of a giveaway.
He says, thank you for reading my email a few weeks ago. He says, you didn't answer my question about what you guys look like. But there's a picture online now, I think. Oh, there was. It's not now. You missed
have
it.
to
Sorry, you missed it. You
go
have to
on
follow on Twitter, yeah, if you want to see it. Follow
I'm
us on
happy to
Twitter.
describe myself.
We
Or
did
unless you guys
Conehead,
want
big
to. Conehead, yeah. I've got a pointy head. It's a bit odd now.
Anyway, no, we'll skip through that because these are going on. But we all look handsome, muscly,
Yeah,
strong.
really.
But if it's a woman, she might be thinking, what
She
do you
might
look
be.
like?
Put a photo of yourself. I'll put a photo of you on Twitter later.
I'll email her a picture of me later.
Yeah, we can.
Or him.
Whereabouts on the M4 does she live?
Don't know.
Because we can, Joe
What's
can go meet her.
the listener's name?
Doesn't have an email. It might have last time, but this time it doesn't say. It's probably things we should remember. It says, last week you mentioned a dream dinner party. Who would be your combined 6 dinner party guests?
6?
Like between us, combined.
Well,
So
that's
okay.
9 people at a dinner party.
No,
Two
no,
each?
we get 2 each.
So 3 then, me and 2 others.
Being difficult. Just name 2 people you want to have dinner with.
Okay.
But not just your favourites, it says, but who would make the most entertaining evening?
Yeah, you entertaining, I normally think, have a laugh. And
Yeah,
maybe,
I was going to email you. I was going to show you guys this so you could like think about it so we'd have a good answer, but I forgot.
flip a coin, I'll have either one of either Bob Mortimer or Limmy as my
Yeah.
comedy guest, just to have a chat and make me laugh. And then I probably want a bit of music afterwards. Maybe like Joni Mitchell, a bit of acoustic or something
Oh,
after.
nice. Dinner music.
So
Yeah.
I'll have, all right, Bob Mortimer and Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell's like, oh, I can't wait for dinner. You're like, oh, here's a guitar.
Yeah, perform. You've been invited around for dinner. It's like, nah, this is a performance, actually.
So combined, yeah, so that'd be good.
or yeah, someone with a really good life.
Yeah.
Is it living or dead? You could have like Johnny Cash or Lemmy or someone that can just
Yeah,
tell you
Howard
about.
Marks, someone like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not Howard Marks.
He's got
actually,
some stories, yeah,
yeah,
get
it'd
him
be
round.
good, yeah.
Just
Let's
watch,
get Reece
just
Evans.
watch Mr. Nice before you.
Yeah, just get Reece Evans around instead. I don't know. Who would you think? Who would you bring?
Oh, yeah, I haven't even been thinking. I was enjoying John's answer.
Yeah.
Probably
I got
like,
loads more if you want.
probably like a rock star, someone to party with. Not so much sit down and have a nice dinner with.
Yeah,
I want to
it
be doing
doesn't-
some hard drinking and
Liquid
partying.
lunch dinner
Yeah,
party.
yeah.
Let's just
so-
call it a party then.
Yeah.
Oh, well, mine changes now.
You said yours.
No, I'm having dinner. We'll have a little bit of
yeah,
something.
we will have, yeah, picking.
Yeah, a little bit of finger food, like. So I don't know. I don't know what, like one of 80s era Motley Crue. That'd be a good laugh.
What, now, though?
Or
Just like a really old man.
yeah, like 70-year-old
God,
man.
I don't want to do this anymore, Joe. Tommy
no,
Lee
I said 80s era. So
Oh, okay.
in their
Oh,
prime.
it can be that as well.
Oh, there's no rules. It
Yeah.
could be fictional.
Oh,
I'm not having any fictional party.
and then Shrek. So what? Nikki Six and Shrek. Thanks. Good email.
I'm crying.
There's a game idea for PlayStation, a VR dinner party game.
They're with Socrates and Paul Blart. Like, you know.
Oh my god.
Austin Powers.
We'll move on. Well done, Joe.
Thanks.
Okay, good. The next one is from Nanda. Don't know what that is. Don't know if that's...
It's a person.
Yeah, it's a person.
It's a name.
It's a person's email.
Yeah.
It's a person. Nanda Howell. So there you go.
Howley boy.
It says, good evening, Common Clay of the New West. This is morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do them in the mornings now.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. I have some interesting facts for you. They might make you think, but they might also give you a breakdown.
Oh,
Here we go. I used to put
I'm
you
teetering on the edge as it is, so
Oh,
this
is
will be
this,
interesting.
this is going to make you feel old.
Existential.
Rugrats came out when you were a kid or something.
Only 90s kids will remember.
No, they're quite good, actually. It took humanity approximately 4 times longer to switch from copper swords to steel swords than it did to switch from steel swords to nuclear bombs.
Oh, okay.
I have no sort of frame of reference for that. I don't know about when we had copper swords. I guess the Bronze Age or something, but why?
Yeah, but you think from sword to different sword, from sword to nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Well, technology, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I suppose, I suppose the thing to think about there is just,
Time is a thing.
well, just the progress and the development we're making at the moment is leaps and bounds faster than we have been in our human history. Like, what's next?
Yeah, this is a good one. I really like this one. The CEO of Food for the Poor, the largest international relief and development organization, is named Robin Mahfood.
No. God.
Like Robin.
Have you checked
and then
this?
M-H. No, I haven't checked this. I don't care. I'd
keep
rather just believe that.
Believe the lie, yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
Yeah. The next one is
Just quickly on that last one, they're saying the biggest relief and...
Food for the Poor. I'm guessing it's like
I've never even heard of them.
I've
How
never
big
even
could
heard
they
of
be?
them.
Maybe
What-
American as well.
Yeah.
Like UNICEF or something, probably.
Yeah,
you know.
Oxfam. British.
British Red Cross.
Yeah.
There you go. If you shrunk the earth down to
Coffee
the...
and Ann in the UN.
Coffee and a naan.
Yeah.
Doing other people's jokes now.
What do you want for breakfast, Coffee and Ann? Yes, please.
Flag and a cider. If you shrunk the earth down to the size of a snooker ball, the earth would actually be smoother than a snooker ball.
I've heard that one before. I can't really get my head around it.
I hope you like these. What
You wouldn't have to because you'd be dead, man, if they shrunk that down. We'd
Yeah.
all die.
Or maybe we already are.
I'd probably be
What
alright.
if there's something just bigger? Just go, oh, smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, just rubbing over Mount Everest and going, yeah, nothing. Nothing there.
Plain
Yeah, no, that's a
simple.
lie because there is mountains next.
Yeah, no, but I don't get it.
Yeah, I struggle with that one.
That's it. It just says, hope you like these. What are your favourite crazy facts? I should have asked you guys before.
Yeah,
I
don't
should
make
do.
us-
Yeah, I should
yeah.
ask you guys before next time.
I do like the ones where they were talking about. I think we've talked about them before, probably off air. Like timeline things, like
Yeah.
like there's more time between like the Stegosaurus and the Tyrannosaurus Rex than there is
Yeah.
between the
Yeah,
Tyrannosaurus
yeah.
Rex and us. To like really get a bit of a grasp of time scale of kind of history and natural history and stuff. I find them amazing.
Even
fascinating.
personally as well, there's a website. I did it a few years ago, but if you put in your date of birth, it'll tell you something that happened in history that happened closer than now is.
Right.
And mine was, I was born in 1989, and Martin Luther King won the Nobel Peace Prize closer to 9th of June 1989 than now.
You're just
or-
doing a birthday name drop there, like trying to get some people wishing you happy birthday 'cause it's coming up.
Oh,
Ooh,
it is coming up.
Yeah, next one.
Couple few weeks, yeah.
No, yeah, I find them fascinating. There's a load of really popular ones. But
There
yeah,
are, yeah,
with
I
a bit
can't
of with a
remember.
bit of a heads up, Al.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
could have brought some in.
Well,
Yeah.
we got Shrek.
Just Google them now.
We got that out of not having something planned, so that's good.
Who was
right.
yours? You never had yours.
I don't care. This is,
You just say any two.
yeah,
people
you
in the
two.
same
You
You
issue.
just want to
you
join
two.
mine.
Yeah,
Ah,
you
that's
two. You
nice.
two.
I will do a live podcast from Al's dinner party.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'm really hungry now, actually.
What are you up to later?
Yeah.
I've already said.
I'm just having Sunday dinner.
Yeah, I'm going to go see my folks probably. I tried to line up a little date, but it's not coming through. Still early though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still early
Yeah.
on a
Are
Sunday.
you guys up for the parade later?
I'm having dinner at 3:00, so probably not.
What's the
Well,
top
no,
one?
that's when it starts. At the stadium. No, it's just going to be just people drinking out on the streets and celebrating and good times.
I could be up for that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe they're probably about 4 or 5 or something.
At the stadium
No.
in
Castle.
town. All right, about 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be bang up for that actually. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good, don't I?
Cool. All right, thank-
I didn't drink yesterday. It'd be nice to have a few cans today.
We're going to ask. We've asked the listeners for a few things, haven't we?
yeah, just same again,
films
please.
to watch,
Yeah,
events to do over the
Here's
summer.
one then. Can you also, events to do over the summer, and who's your dream dinner party too?
And please follow us on Twitter.
Please.
Common Clay Pod.
please follow us.
Some people are listening. I don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
Also, we've got a website. Common Clay
Oh,
of the New
yeah,
West. It's not
yeah.
up and running yet, but it's Common Clay. www.commonclayofthenewwest.com.
Brilliant.
And that was a birthday present from my brother. So
Cheers, Luke.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Luke.
Yeah, it's banging.
thank you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
The common clay, the common clay, the common clay of the New West. No.